This is already starting off great. My microphone got disconnected. I tried to record this episode. Just everything is going great. It's just going fantastic. Last episode, and this is it, the finale of Shadows Edition. It's going just fantastically. Last episode, we stopped Penguin from hacking my tech, but Harvey may have burned my house down. So yeah, and that's all I remember pretty much. Or that's pretty much the basics. Basics was I found out that Lady Arkham killed her parents, and yeah, so let's go ahead and jump into what happens next once it loads up. And now since I did this, we're actually finally getting a different episode. Or not a different episode, we're getting a different opening. I really gotta go complete
the city is
5
still
days
reeling
later.
from an explosion Mayor Harvey Dent set off that obliterated an entire city block and killed innocents. When questioned about his
either I'm dyslexic or I can't read the words at the bottom of the text.
Necessary to take down the children of Arkham.
So, yo, Jimbo.
Done!
Oh!
Give up your badge and we'll let you live.
Meanwhile, his opponents are routinely silenced. The latest to speak out is Police Commissioner Grogan. He called Dent a murderer and a terrorist and demanded his immediate resignation. In response, Dent's enforcers attempted to arrest Grogan, sparking violence inside.
So I was wrong. Grogan isn't corrupt.
These are dark days in Gotham. Our mayor promised us a better city, but delivers only more violence. How long do we let this two-face stay in power? How long can we... excuse me, you can't be here. But, hey, you can't do this! Shut up! Go! Hey! Hey, stop!
Time's up. You should have known better, Gordon. Now we nail your tongue to the precinct door by order of City Hall.
Just try me, you punks.
Whoa. Oh! Oh, this is pretty good. Oh, okay. This is pretty good. Okay. It definitely has a more
Just in time.
it definitely has a different feel.
Mayor Dent's lost his goddamn mind. His enforcers have overrun
Yeah, this is
the city.
such a different
Apparently,
beginning for episode.
new mayor
for
doesn't
episode
care
5.
much for dissent. He's ordered a purge of every honest cop we have left.
Dent is a sick man. He needs to be stopped before he hurts anyone else.
Well, maybe you can get him some therapy. After you stop him tearing the city apart.
For anyone wondering why I chose
commissioner's
Wayne
still
Enterprises
down.
not to go to Wayne Manor is because I just wanted to do something different. Alright, so, alright. Honestly, it feels weird. It does feel like a larger threat is at play, honestly. I mean, this actually feels like a threat, like a final threat you have to finish in this game. I'm like, this is pretty bad.
Sure you're up for this?
I have to be.
Follow my lead.
Oh, I love the eyes. I absolutely love when his Batman's eyes just glow at certain areas. It also just makes him a lot more terrifying. Oh! Those helmets are very good if I... Ooh.
In the lobby, the commissioner. They can't.
Oh yeah, I forgot. The Commissioner's death in the Harvey Dent version is not very good. I prefer it in the Penguin because it seems more... It's a lot better. Oh, here we go. Hi. Me and my toy having... Well, I was about to say, me and my toy may have not gotten along very well, but, well, we kind of changed that. Nice. These idiots, well, these idiots really think they can actually kill Batman. I'm very surprised how dumb they are. They're really trying to take me down. This is kind of pathetic. Come on now. I'm Batman. Yeah, it's kind of just all suddenly. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of how the Commissioner goes in the Harvey Dent version. I love the way he goes in the Penguin version because it's actually a lot sadder.
You have to stop Dent.
A lot sadder, and it's actually a lot more dramatic.
The Commissioner, is he? God damn it! No. Not you two.
He died a hero, giving his life for Gotham. I'm sorry, Lieutenant.
This is not your fault. It's a bastard Dent's. Grogan was a good man. A family man.
This is also the only version where
Gordon, come in.
Sergeant Kelly.
Gordon actually
It's the mayor.
is there for the death, because in the other version he's not there. Gordon's doing.
And he's killing them one by one until.
Oh, he's trying to stop Penguin. I was like, what is he doing actually in the Penguin version? He's trying to stop Penguin. We'll actually see that in the Big Outside. What happens in a few days.
Kelly, get out of there.
Sir, I'm.
I'll let the coin decide.
Kelly! Kelly! Damn it!
Get yourself to a
Yeah,
hospital.
you're not doing too well, Jim. Alright, here we go. It's time to finally face Harvey Dent. Or Two-Face. As Bruce Wayne, not Batman. Although I
Alfred, are you
forgot
safe?
why.
Yes, I'm barricaded in the Batcave. I heard gunshots, but then Harvey's men disabled the
Great.
cameras.
I have to face Harvey as
What has
Bruce
Batman?
Wayne. Otherwise, he'll just
Oh.
keep killing people.
Perhaps going as Bruce could be an advantage. Even without the suit, you're a formidable opponent.
I know the old Harvey is still in there somewhere.
If anyone can reach him, it's you. I'll be standing by if you need me.
It's time to end this, Harvey. Once and for all.
Yeah. And this is honestly the saddest ending for Two-Face I've seen in a game ever. It's just depressing what happens to him, and that kind of makes me tear up a little bit, and it made me feel bad for him. But here we go, finally gonna finish off Two-Face. Finally! I'm sure I could have done it in episode 4, but hey, I was in the mood for a difference, and this is it. 1 year ago.
I want a safer Gotham. A Gotham where working people can raise their families. Without fear of being robbed or stabbed or worse. I know I can make the city better. If only I...
Okay, I'll back you.
Come on, Bruce. That joke is in poor taste.
I'm serious, Harvey. I'll fund your campaign, completely. I've lived in Gotham my whole life, and I've never seen an official I can believe in. Until you.
Thank you, Bruce. I promise I will not let you down.
Never even crossed my mind. The only real question is, this election or next?
We'll let the coin decide.
Oh. City of Light.
Lucky. But someone has to die. Are you volunteering, Deborah?
Harvey!
Wayne! About damn time!
You know, for my house being burned, doesn't look that bad.
Get the drones online.
In fact, I'm
I'll see what I
surprised.
can do.
I
Just
wasn't
saying.
sure you'd come. You weaseled your way out of the death you
Come to
deserve.
help you, Harvey.
Like a coward.
I came to help my friend, Harvey.
I don't want your help. I want you dead!
That is the sickness talking. And I know you're in there somewhere, Harvey.
Harvey, I know you're in there.
Wait. What am I saying?
I've tried to fight it, Bruce, but I can't. Bruce, I only ever wanted to help
know.
Gotham. And now look at me.
You can fight it, Harvey. Just put the gun down. See you later. You're beyond help. You can fight it, Harvey. Come on.
I've known you a long time, Harvey. You are stronger than your demons.
Stronger than Two-Face.
I could always count on your friendship, Bruce. Until what happened with
Oh, come on!
This city needs to be purged of people like you. All of you! Traitors, terrorists,
Coming from you, that is ironic.
cops who don't take their mayor's
Whoa.
orders.
Harvey, come on, think this through.
This is the only way to clean up this cesspool.
Oh my. Whoa. Harvey, you need to calm down, bud.
No, please! This is what happens to people who
You said you wanted a safer Gotham.
You were the fiercest DA the city ever had. Someone who fought for people's dreams. So much for a safer
Yeah,
Gotham.
you're actually making it worse. Come on, Harvey.
You're right.
No, it isn't.
Me. Go. Go. Get
I'm telling
away.
you, the drug that Lady Arkham drugged
would let them
him
go, but
with
it's not up to me.
made him Two-Face. It's just sad.
Deborah, my not-so-faithful assistant. You've been feeding my enemies info since the start!
I swear I
Beg all
didn't.
you want, but it's not up to me. Your life is
She didn't betray you. You
even
know
my
this is
life.
wrong. That coin rules you.
All hinge on chance.
I didn't do it.
You're weak, Harvey. Letting a coin make your decisions.
It's not weakness, Wayne. It's strength. To accept there's something bigger than me. Bigger than any
That
of us.
coin.
Unfortunate. Now, Bruce!
I did not know she could die.
Stay back!
Oh God, please don't.
Harvey, no more.
No more. I'm just
Harvey?
getting started. This is the only way to keep people in line.
This isn't you, Harvey. You've lost your mind. This isn't you, Harvey. Come on. Calm down, bud. Please.
Harvey, no! This is not who you are! You once said you wanted a better
True.
Gotham. Is this what
By
you
killing
have in
people,
mind?
blowing up buildings.
I wanted so much for this city, Bruce, but I failed.
You
We're
didn't
good
fail.
friends once, Bruce.
Two-Face just took you over.
I'm glad you're here.
What?
At the end. Maybe you can remember me the
Whoa!
way I was before. Before
Oh.
him.
Oh, whoa! Nah, I ain't.
Bruce, I need the result. Drop the damn coin! Without the coin, I can't.
Make your own choice.
I can't.
Make your own call.
Bruce, please, I don't know what to. I can't decide. It's too much. It's too much. I can't.
A safer Gotham, Harvey. Just like you wanted.
That is just depressing. That just kind of made me terrible a little bit. I need to get him help.
It's all over for me. You should have let me pull the trigger. Done me and all of Gotham
Also
a
have hope
favor.
for you.
I still have hope for you, Harvey. You'll have the best doctors.
Yeah. Sure, Bruce. They can't stop him. No one can stop him.
I did not know Deborah could die in this. I actually thought she lived no matter what. Did not know she was determinate.
Mr.
Wow.
Wayne. I owe you so much. You're a hero. And I'm gonna make sure all of Gotham knows it.
You should be
Whoa.
running an Arkham!
Wait a minute. What have I done to you? Nothing, because now you're dead. Oh my.
Lady Arkham hasn't forgotten you. Everything you love will burn.
Well, if everything I love will burn, then if this is anything to be concerned with, then it won't burn too bad. Wow. So there it was, the Two-Face opening for episode 5. Quite long, actually. Pretty good. That is like my... I don't know which one I prefer. That's what I meant by it's just sadder. It's just more depressing what happens to Harvey, because you know he has no real control over it. It's just... It makes me feel bad for him, because I wanted to see him not turn into that, but it's not up to you. You can't make him not a villain. Because, well, he has a mental illness. He has a condition where he has a second personality. No one can really control that. You can't really decide and choose when your personality kicks in or not. You know, he isn't John.
Your usual tea and the entire pantry, I'm afraid, didn't survive the fire. This is from my own personal supply.
Thank you.
Thanks, Alfred. We're not the only ones that took a hit while Mayor Dent was in power.
Well, at least you've ensured Harvey won't be hurting anyone else. Bruce, these last few weeks, I worry about the toll they've
I don't blame you. I just took down Cobblepot, who was a good friend of mine, and Harvey, who was a really good friend of mine, and
matter of days.
I had to take them both down because they turned evil on me.
Not just the physical toll. Those were men you once trusted, and after finding out what you did about...
Oh yeah, I also told about how my father was, well, one of the biggest criminals in Gotham.
Always
I got you, Alfred.
Letting you down.
Well, not all people. You've never
Doesn't have
disappointed
Alfred,
me,
right?
Alfred.
But I have. Everything that happened, I could have stopped it if I'd done something all those years ago. This is my fault.
What happened,
All of
Alfred.
it.
There's no change in...
I told you I wanted to leave your father's employ. But if only I had the guts to do something instead. Your mother, she wanted that. Wanted to put an end to his crimes.
I think Hobble told me that too.
If I'd helped her...
How did...
If I'd
I guess he
stopped
found
Thomas,
the information somewhere.
none of these
Not to
horrors
blame
would have
now.
occurred. Lady Arkham, Oswald.
I can't.
What
I
happened,
don't.
Alfred? You did the best you could in an impossible
That's a hard call to make,
situation,
and I don't blame you
and
for
it helped to make me
not
the
doing
man
what
I am today.
I'm really doing that.
Thank you, Bruce.
But our work
Far
isn't
from
done.
it. We gotta get Lady Arkham now.
The children of Arkham are still out there, and Lady Arkham.
You know what's... Yeah, in this
Penguin
version,
and
Bruce
Mayor
never...
Dent off the board.
Or, yeah.
She's the only remaining piece.
What's strange
We
is...
need to figure out her.
I always felt like Bruce could take
The only thing
on,
we do know is that she moved on from her
Penguin.
plan
He could
to
always take
poison
him
the
on,
city.
and it was more of a fair fight for some reason.
Penguin
It just
gone
made
and
more
my
sense to
CEO
me.
access restored, and finally log into
Two-Face, him handling Two-Face.
See
Bruce, I guess
exactly what
Bruce could
Oswald was
do
doing
it, but
when
usually
his
it's
time
Batman who
was
stops him.
charged.
It's just kind of weird.
If I cross-reference that with all the data we have on Vicky Vale, we might be able to figure out the children of Arkham's
Hopefully.
next move.
Alright, which one? We need to go into the CEO login.
Your administrative access to Wayne Enterprises should have been reinstated by now, along with your title.
I thought that happened when I stopped Penguin.
See what Oswald was doing while he sat in my chair.
Wayne Enterprises Administrative System. Service, real
Master
estate,
Cobblepot's
finance,
sense of
support,
humor hasn't changed
records,
much
thing.
since you were boys.
Can we just see what he was doing?
Ha! I get it, get it. He's a Penguin and Cobblepot Industry. Why does that look more legitimate than what the actual version does? Probably should look at records.
Oswald altered several public records.
Oh,
using
but
the
gee, I
Wayne
wonder what
network.
Victoria Vale. I think that's what we need to look at.
All mention of her birth name, Victoria Arkham, is completely gone.
Wait. What's this? He also erased something from Vicky's research at the Gazette. I can't tell
That's
what
not
was
sus
removed
at
from
all.
here, but Wayne Tech leaves a trace when it alters data. One the Bat computer can decode.
Because plot convenience. Anytime Batman needs to, anytime Telltale has a problem, Batman needs to figure out, the Bat computer can figure it out. Think about every single time we play this game. Literally every episode, if you find something that has a problem, the Bat computer can usually solve it. It's kind of impressive, actually. Why do I get the feeling I was
Vicky
supposed to
Vale,
look at something else?
mid-30s, reporter for the Gotham
I think I was
Gazette.
supposed to look at something
And
else. I
in
swear it
the
was.
record, her true name, Victoria Arkham.
To think she was here, in the manor. She gave nothing away of her true nature then.
The Gazette's records of the articles written by Vicky Vale. This record isn't complete.
You're right. There are notable gaps between entries. But yet, it doesn't seem she ever left the Gazette's employ. So what was she doing in that time?
This record wouldn't
Well,
be
considering we
easy to
have
alter.
some data, right?
Seeing what Oswald was up to could give
I
us
thought
a
we already
fresh
did that.
perspective.
Yes,
Now that
okay,
we know
I'm
how
not crazy.
Oswald manipulated Vicky's
Well,
records. The back computer should
I did dress
be
up
able
as
to-
Bat Knight, but that's a different story. There we go.
No more
What does that
calls.
even mean? This means nothing to me. What does it say?
She was looking into Arkham patients, reviewing records, checking submissions, prior histories.
I got it.
She was trying to figure out who was actually sick and who was committed because of Hill, Falcone, and my father.
That sounds such a weird, like, plot chain.
Vicky
plot
was
chain.
digging deep.
Change in the Batman lore that the Waynes were corrupt. Or at least Thomas was.
Forums.
Or
All
Thomas
to
Wayne was corrupt.
find
That's such a weird
It's
plot
a
point.
list.
I mean,
Gotham
it
buildings
really
that use
works for this
Wayne
game,
Tech
but it's so
security systems.
strange.
It's a list of targets.
City Hall, Arkham Asylum, GCPD headquarters, Gotham First National. It's almost every landmark in the city.
A list of buildings is something. Without a way to break through that security.
Seems a bit of a dead end.
But Oswald was CEO. No one has more access to Wayne Tech
Well,
than he did.
we should have,
A
but
good point. Perhaps there's something to learn from his time as CEO.
okay, so I'm not crazy. It's also supposed to be something we're supposed to look at. Yeah, I 100% understood what that one said. Let's go ahead and keep looking. It's in real estate, I think.
Oswald was trying to buy
Really?
the island.
What on earth for?
Because it sounded like a fun idea at the
Using his
time?
new legal control of Carmine Falcone's assets and likeness to brand the place. It's some kind of tourist attraction.
He was going to call it...
Falcone.
That's a
Island.
Batman comic reference to something that I don't get, unfortunately. I know it is. That's a reference to something and I don't get
Trying to
it!
figure out Lady Arkham's next
depressed.
move.
My Batman knowledge... My comic... Batman knowledge will not serve me well
Penguin
today.
was tapping into surveillance systems across Gotham. Any building using Wayne Tech security could be spied on from the CEO's office.
How is that any different than the back door into the Wayne network that he uncovered?
It's not. Unless... Hold on.
Aha! That's what I was looking for, security!
What do we have here? They did more than just look at these schematics. Every building in Gotham with a Wayne Tech security system can be accessed from here and remotely controlled. We're onto something.
Alright.
Vicky wants to bypass the security at a Gotham landmark.
I don't remember this
Without
being
a man
color-coded.
inside Wayne Enterprises, she can't unlock
Because
that
that way I haven't
door
played episode
remotely.
5 in a long time, so...
She'll have to get her hands dirty. And when she does, we'll
Oh, boy.
find her. Speaking of...
Okay, I like how this is actually how you can track Selena in this version, too.
No, it's one of Lucius's prototypes. On the move.
What? But Lucius locked everything away.
Well, he needed a better lock.
Wow, that's weird looking.
She stole from you? After we opened
Yeah,
our
seems like
doors to
Catwoman.
her? After all that you two...
Alfred.
Don't mention that to
No, Bruce, but... Why would she do
It's
this?
Catwoman. She always does this kind of thing.
Is
She messed with
that
me. She must have a
cold-hearted?
reason. She betrayed me.
That selfish?
She is messing with me.
Maybe she's just messing with me. It was some kind of joke.
She broke into your office and stole valuable property?
That is
As a
Selena
joke.
Kyle. Yeah, a little bit. She's
An unusual sense of humor.
not your average girl.
Computer visual.
She's getting off the Russell.
The prototype she stole. It's an electronic skeleton.
English, please.
With it, you could bypass any security system.
Got it.
Wayne.
Why? Exactly.
That key
Okay.
is far too dangerous in
Of
this
course, you
part.
would steal something like that. How would she
Especially
know
with Lady Arkham
something
still
like
at
that?
large.
How would she
the
know,
car
and why does she know?
And Alfred, let Lucius know what's happened. I'm going to get some answers from Selina.
How does she know I have something like that? I mean, true, she could probably just snuck in and stole it at one point, but... if I remember right, the whole bike was red. Not it didn't have just red accents. Unless I'm misremembering that color.
Damn it. Hey, Bruce. I wasn't expecting you.
Trying to get my attention, you stole from me, dollar surprise. Trying to get my attention.
If you wanted to see me, you could have just called.
The chase is so much more fun. But I know you're not here for me. Are you?
Why do you need that?
I don't blame you for wanting it back. I'm surprised you.
How do you know I have that?
No doubt Batman would use it for the good of Gotham.
Hypothetically, I already wouldn't know it.
Are so much more exciting. Why should I give it back?
Hand it over. It's too dangerous
so much
beneath you.
Potential. Just
I'm gonna feed
imagine
into
what
her
I'd be
ego.
able to dig my claws into.
A thief of your class doesn't need a device like that. It'd only be a crutch.
Says the man whose belt is an armory.
Hey! I can't naturally just throw a battering, alright? Everything I use for good reasons.
I know you're just playing
No,
under
listen,
my
no
pride.
stupid.
But you're right. I don't need a crutch. Oh, come on. Don't
A
pretend
little bit.
you're
I'm
not
just surprised you knew what
impressed.
this is. I didn't even know what this was!
This one was a beauty. Getting into Wayne Tech's lab took a lot more than cracking a safe. I had to get close to people. Your friend Harvey. Poor guy just wanted to fall in love
You're
so
lying.
bad. After that, it didn't take very long to get my introduction to his BFF. The great Bruce Wayne.
Was it
Imagine
all an
my
act?
surprise when the rich playboy turned out to be Batman.
I don't believe you.
Scourge of Gotham.
I
I was
didn't
always
believe her.
going to steal from Bruce Wayne.
I think this is what you...
I just never expected he'd be so interesting.
You talk a good game, but I don't buy it for a second. You're not that shallow.
No.
You really think you know me that well?
I know that whatever this started as, that's not all it means to you now.
The only thing it means is that I'm very good at my job.
Doesn't know.
I'm getting out of here.
That I don't blame you for.
Gotham's a house on fire, and I'm not gonna burn with it. If you were smart, you'd
I'm
get
not-
out of here too. This town hates you. Hates
Oh,
your
yeah,
entire
one day.
family. Just leave
I
it
would
all
like to.
behind.
There's still things I gotta...
Do something more meaningful.
I would like
with
to
those
leave one
skills
day,
of
but...
yours. You don't need the money, but
Maybe someday.
think of the fun.
Someday, yeah. Maybe I will be able to leave Gotham. But for now, I am the only one who can save this city.
So humble. It'll be good to put some distance between us. After all, look at what happened to Harvey.
That's kind
It'd
of...
only be a matter of time before I crossed one of your lines.
You're not...
Isn't that right? My copy of the Boy Scout Handbook is out of
I
date.
didn't go that far.
You and I may disagree on a lot of things, but I'm not worried about you.
You're that sure? Bruce, I think I finally get what this is all about. You're upset.
I mean, no little, but, I mean...
What'd you think? That one night of sex meant we were going steady? Is that what you really thought?
Time to put on the Playboy charm.
I had fun, Selina. Didn't you?
I'm all for fun, Bruce. But how long does this stay fun before you start wanting
You
more?
didn't want more, either.
Look, Bruce. I'll admit that what you and I had... It wasn't terrible. But you were just another job. A more intriguing job than I was expecting. But still...
Bull! Lies!
I'm done.
Lies! All he says are lies.
It's not complicated. I'm not a good person.
You
I'm
saved me
certainly not
from
a
getting
hero.
murdered!
I'm a thief. That's all I am.
correct me if I'm wrong, but you saved Batman from getting killed. If you really were just a thief, would have left me to die. I mean, Black Cat and Spider-Man 4. Anyways, thank you guys for watching this episode of Batman Shadows Edition. Next episode, we're gonna, well, say what we really feel about Selena, about if she's more than a thief or she's just a thief. I kind of redundant, but anyway. Thank you guys for watching this episode. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the bell for more videos just like this one. And something, I was gonna say something, but I completely forgot anyway. Thank you guys so much for watching. See you guys in the next video. Bye.